Okay, I'm back, Math 85. This is section 2.2. Evaluate, simplify, and translate expressions. So we did expressions, the difference between an expression and an equation last time. So we're going to be doing more with expressions. So we're going to be evaluating. So I'm going to take an expression. Here's an example. And here's my expression, 9x minus 2. Okay, so this is my expression, 9x minus 2. Right, no equal sign. They're giving us what x is. Remember, x is the variable. They're giving us the number 5, and they want us to evaluate. So all this means is take 5 and plug in for x. So that's all that evaluating, when we're plugging in and working it out, that's all that evaluate is. So let's do when x is 5. So when the number and the variable are close together, we don't see it, but that means times. It means to multiply. So, and I know x is 5, so I'm going to take it and plug it in right there. So I'm going to do 9 times 5 minus 2. So here we're plugging in and working it out, and we're evaluating. So following the PEMDAS, we're going to do this first. So that is 45 minus 2 is 43. So that's all evaluate means, is take the variable, they're giving you the number for the variable. In this case it was 5. We're just plugging it in for x and working it out. So let's keep the 9x minus 2. Okay, so I've got the same expression, 9x minus 2, and so all again we're going to do is plug in this 8 for x, and we're multiplying. 9 times 8 minus 2. Going to do this first. 9 times 8 is 72, minus 2 is 70. So I just evaluated 9x minus 2 for x equals 8. Let me try a little bit harder. Okay. So okay, so here's my expression, 2 to the x power, and they're giving me x is 3. So I'm taking 3 and plugging it in for the exponent. So this is 2 to the third, which is 2 times 2 times 2. 2 times 2 is 4 times 2 is 8. So when I evaluate 2 to the x power for x equals 3, I get 8. Okay, what if we had two values? We can do however many variables they give you. So let's try one of those so you can see one of those, what that looks like. So here I've got my expression, 3x plus 4y minus 6, and I want to evaluate that when x equals 10 and y equals 2. Okay, so we're going to just do the same thing. We're plugging in 10 here, and we're plugging in the 2 there. And because they're together like that, we're going to multiply. So 3 times 10 plus 4 times 2 minus 6. So I'm just plugging in x is 10, y is 2. And then we just work it out and get our answer. So PEMDAS, I'm going to do this first. 3 times 10 is 30. And I'm going to do that second. 4 times 2 is 8. So we go left to right. So we get 38 minus 6. So my answer is 32. Let's try one more. Let's see what we got. Okay, for x equals 4 and y equals 3. Okay, so 4 goes in for x, and don't forget about the squared or the power, and 3 goes in for y. So I'm going to take 3, sorry about that, times 4 squared plus 4 times 3 plus 8. So I'm just plugging in x is 4, it's squared, so I need to put 4 squared. Y is 3, so I'm multiplying 4 by 3. So, according to PEMDAS, we're going to do that first. We have no parentheses, but we have an exponent. So 3 times let's see on the side here. 4 squared is 4 times 4, which is 16. So 3 times 16, and again I'm just bringing everything down. So 16 times 3. Six times 3 is 18. Carry the 1. 1 times 3 is 3 plus 1 is 48. Okay, so I've got 48. And next I'm going to do the next multiplication. 4 times 3 is 12. And I'm going to bring down plus 8. Okay, 48 and 12. 48 and 12. Eight and 2 is 10. Carry the 1. 1 and 4 is 5, and 1 is 60. So this is 60. And 60 and 8 is 68. So that's what I mean to evaluate. This, I'm going to stop here, and the next 2.2 part B, we will finish up with like terms and translating expressions.